Zepeda and Matias, the notable names, right? They want to say that they're not defensively sound type of guys. Um, you know, can you touch on just that? Because I know you have the sweet science, but you're not necessarily these guys. They go about it a different way. Can you speak a little bit about that at least?
First and foremost, my coaching style is I have to adapt to the fighter. You
That's what I
know,
kind of said, right?
now, tell me, does Manny Rodriguez get hit?
See, different style.
You know what I'm saying? Now,
That's why I said the notable names,
yeah,
the more
so
notable names.
Subriel came to me with 29 years old, man. With what was it, 14, 15 fights, 16 fights around there. He's fought them all the same. So my job is just try, to maintain him with conditioning. William is a smart fighter. William doesn't get hit a lot, So there's different ways and things like that. But I have to work with what I got and try to do that. My job is to coach them. I can't change a complete style, man. But I deal with the styles that I have. For instance, Manny Rodriguez is a great counterpuncher. He's a smart fighter. He moves. He uses his legs. He has the abilities to do that. So I work off of that.
Okay. Um, that being said, Shakur saying that Cepeda is not a killer, and were you around for that sparring?
No, no, I wasn't there. But I mean, it's like I've always said, man, the amateurs is one thing, and the pros is a different thing. Shakur might be just a way better fighter, just like William might be. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I've had fighters who would destroy people in the amateurs, and then we fought them in pro and they beat us. It's just the way it is, man. Now you got 8-ounce gloves. You know what I'm saying? You got 8-ounce gloves, and you have different, things. You can't compare headgear with no headgear.
Mm, mm. So, um, as far as Lomachenko is concerned, what's your prediction on that fight? You know what I mean, with Cepeda and Lomachenko.
I think Lomachenko should win. That's just my fanatic.
And if you go for that fight, you guys go and take that fight.
I mean, I would, but William doesn't want it. William wants to fight Shakur. So that's what I'm telling you. We have different opinions, man. We have different.
Ah,
He's begging for that fight. He's asking me, and I'm telling him, okay, I have to listen to him. I'm a man, so I have to listen. But at the end of the day, I have to wait what Oscar says, what they say, because Oscar and them can say what they want to say, but at the end of the day, they gotta they gotta send the contract. They gotta do something, So, but as far as William's telling me, Coach, I want to fight Devin. I mean, Shakur. I want to fight Shakur. You know, okay,
he wants the
that's
big payday from the jump. Boom.
yeah, he wants to leave a legacy, man. He wants to leave a legacy, and I respect him, so I have to go with what he says.
Mm, mm. So he believes in that matchup with him and Shakur. You looking at that matchup. Obviously, Shakur, his fight with De Los Santos. Um, People said that De Los Santos could have did a little bit more. In this fight, guys like Mickey Bay, we talked yesterday, and we said, hey, you know, we think that he's gonna take chances every second from every round from round 1 to 12, unlike De Los Santos. So, what do you think? Like, what do you think about that matchup? Just because he wants it so bad.
So what do I think about the Shakur and so and
Cepeda, Cepeda matchup.
I'm gonna tell you one thing, and Shakur knows I respect him. We were in Texas the other day. I've
Like,
seen him.
and I'll add to that. Look at Octo. Thank you for the $2, Coach. Do you think Cepeda could KO Shakur?
Brother, if I was not here to believe that my fighter can beat anybody in the world, I have no business sitting here, even getting on here. It'd be disrespectful for me to be on here and not believe that my fighter can win. Is what I'm going is telling you is I know that Shakur is an A+ fighter. I respect him with everything that I have. But I believe that my fighter can win. If not, I would not be here. And I'm gonna tell you one thing. Shakur has fought some dogs, but he's never fought a guy with a will like William Zepeda. You know what I'm saying? Just like Williams never fought a Shakur Stevenson before. So we won't know until that day. Until that day happens, we won't know. But I'm going with every fiber in my body believing that William Zepeda will come out victorious in that fight. Just like I should, because I'm his coach, man.
Right.
But I guarantee you, he has never had somebody on top of his ass that can throw 1,568 punches in 12 rounds and not get tired. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you one thing, man. William has never, ever, ever, ever given a boring fight.
Mm. I don't want to repeat this if it's not true, but I don't know if you see that in the comments. What Gabi's been writing, breaking news.
What's that?
What Gabi's been writing, breaking news. Have you seen it?
God bless you, brother. Man, people need likes, I guess, in these type of things, man. I don't,
Gotcha.
I don't know what you guys live off or how do you guys make a living. I'm not into the. I don't know about this whole stuff, but come on, man. We just got done signing with Matchroom. What are we gonna sign with Salida for?
Yeah, now. Um, nah. So
Gabby, God
let's
bless you, Gabby.
bless you, Gabi. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Um, so I like the fight with you and Shakur, Zepeda and Shakur. Um, you've worked with Shakur in the USA and the Olympics. So can you talk about, as far as what do you think about him when you work with him until now? How much progression has he brought?
Shakur is the best fighter in the world.
Woo!
There is not a better fighter than Shakur in this world. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It
Talk to
would
him.
be an honor and a privilege for me to be able to have a fighter of mine fight him. Shakur
Mm.
is a student of the game, bro. Shakur is a young man that I've known for years, and Shakur it would go into the cafeteria and shadow box. He would be in the restroom shadow, but he would be in the room. He would be in weigh-in shadow boxing. Shakur is a young man who loves this sport and to me is the best fighter in the world. So
Ooh.
good that he's boring. You know that's what I've always said. But Shakur,
He's
his,
so good that he's boring.
his grandfather is a great teacher. I had the privilege of working with him. Shakur, for me, my personal opinion, Panda is Shakur is the best fighter of in the world of this era. So it would be a pleasure for me to have my fighter fight the best fighter in the world and to be able to beat that fighter. You know what I'm saying? But to me, Shakur, and I'll say it here, Shakur is the best fighter in this world at this moment.
Mm.
Not the most. I didn't say he was the most exciting. I didn't say he was the most sellable. I didn't say he was the most TV wanted. I said he's the best fighter in this era of this moment. Which I mean, his IQ, his boxing ability, and like I said, he's so good that he's boring.
Bam. He's so good that he's boring. I like that. That's the title. Energy. Salute to Shakur Stevenson. He'll be watching this. And Zepeda. Now, like you said, if he fights Zepeda, if Zepeda beats him, Zepeda is the best in the world.
Oh no 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 no
That's not how it goes.
no! That's not how it goes. Zepeda
Talk to
is
me.
probably the most entertaining fighter in
A-
this sport.
If he accomplishes,
Even now, you don't get entertained by watching Zepeda.
no, of course you do. Of course you do.
Okay,
He has an
whether William Zepeda wins or loses,
86% KO ratio, of course.
whether he wins or loses, I guarantee you, he's gonna go out like a man. He's gonna fight like an animal. He's gonna give his fans what they want. So I only have another guy that's probably more exciting, and he happens to be in our stable, and his name is Subriel Matias.
I
You,
bendigo.
you know what I'm saying? Is I believe I have the
Orgullo del
two most
Madrid.
entertaining fighters in the division. I mean, in the sport. But
Mm,
as far as I'm talking about IQ, slipping punches, moving, knowing where your timing is at, when to throw a jab, when to do this. Taking
a
take
complete fighter.
exactly. His name is Shakur Stevenson, man. And
Diablo.
because William beats him, that doesn't mean oh man because
Otro
William's
boricua.
you know. William needs a lot to improve, but he's the most entertaining fighter. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, yeah.
People
So
sometimes mistake that, man. Mistake that in boxing and say, "Oh, he's badass," because all they just want to see blood and they want to see people, but they tend to forget, man. I love boxing, so I watch boxing. I love the science of boxing. To see a Shakur Stevenson, man. Um, I sit down and I enjoy watching him slip punch. I enjoy Manny Rodriguez. I enjoy them. I enjoy
Manny got skills.
seeing a fighter to be able to do that and dismantle to a fighter who is an aggressive fighter and things like that. But it's my responsibility as a coach to be able to do something with William and try to make a game plan that we can go in there and be confident that we can beat Shakur.
Mm. I